no motor. You didn't even hear no wind. You didn't hear no roar. It was just going through the sky, man.
Right.
And you know how you gonna fight again? How you gonna take up arms like this stupid big head Ethiopians? You can't take up arms on something that you can't. That they ain't got a sound, bro. It's just. I mean, it's like.
When that situation with Bin Laden, which that we already know, we're not even gonna get into it. But that's when it came out, and it brought out that stealth helicopter, the stealth helicopter that can literally float. And Russ has got a video of it where the wings look like it's flying, but you don't hear no chopper sound. It looks like a futuristic helicopter, man. It's a stealth helicopter. So they have, and that's beyond. That's not even the stuff. Esau has nobody to go against the technology he has. They have no equal. I'm talking like the black budget, deep down, billion-dollar, trillion-dollar projects, man. There's another thing I see. They're buying the exosuits, like you see in Call of Duty. Them exosuits, they're starting to mass produce them now, man. So they're able to lift up tons, like big pipes, lift them up, and then move them around. So come on, man.
That's why.
It's like they showed you that in that movie G.I. Joe. They put on them suits. And they was running after the course like 60 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Esau got technology like that. You know, he just not gonna put it on the mainstream. He gonna throw it in movies like it's make-believe.
That's why the brother's like, who can he fight against, right? This is Isaiah 19:2. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. So with this technology, Esau got to fight against each other. And that's what the Lord is doing. He going to have these Russians, right, come against the American. The Edomite Russians are going to destroy the Edomites in America, man. You know? Back in Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Who is he standing for? He's standing for the elect, man. When him and Yahushua come back, they's coming back to what? Pick up the elect, man. And it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even at the same time.
If I can say too, like they said, even before there was a nation, so the nation established Israel, because Latinos and Native Americans, all the hell we went through, it's going to be a time worse than that.
Like the brother mentioned, 70 AD. Hey, 70 AD, they was eating their own kids. They was eating whatever they could get their hands on. You know, it's gonna be worse than that, man. What you think is worse than eating your own kid, man? It's gonna be worse than that, man. You know? And it says, at the same time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be written in the book. So that's go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Because who are going to get saved in that salvation? Is it going to be the 2/3? Is it going to be these other heathen nations? Is it going to be that Cushite? No, the elect out of us. The hopefully
and many, verse 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Meaning dust, meaning what? Confusion, man. Many of them that sleep. Because a lot of people are asleep spiritually, man. Right? And it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall be awake, man. And that was partly us, man. Because we was asleep also. Right. Brothers walking around doing all kind of shit, stealing Snickers and you know, doing all kind of sleep. Kid cats. You know, sleep with other cats' wives. And all that, man. We was doing all that little wicked stuff, man. Believing in Cesare, worshiping those other idols, Islam and all that. We was doing all that, man. But it said that we were gonna be awake, man. And the Lord brought that word out, man. He breathed that breath into this place, man, and we started waking up, man. You know? And it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, meaning the what? The enjoyment of the glory of the kingdom of heaven, right? And some to shame and everlasting contempt, man. You know? So the wicked men that live in your sins, guess what? You're gonna die in them, man. You're gonna die in them on this side, man. Right? And it's gonna be a beautiful thing when we get beamed up, Lord willing, man. These brothers, we all get beamed up. All the brothers that's pushing the truth and sincerity get beamed up. And when we come back, hey, out of that New Jerusalem, which spoke of in Revelation 21, then we're gonna gather up and go across. Hey, then we're gonna go across. That's when they're gonna be. Hey, you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Like that Ethiopian. What I think is, shoot. It's gonna be over. Ain't gonna be no talking. His head gonna fall off, and we're gonna let his eyes see his body separated from his head, and he gonna feel that pain.
We gonna A-gag him.
You know, yeah, he gonna A-gag him, man. Then we're gonna ask the next person, hey, you believe? They ain't gonna know what to say. And it's gonna be, hey, man, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's like that parable Yahushua spoke of with the wedding. And he went up to one. He said, "Why you ain't got a garment?" He had no words to say. He said, "Man, wait."
Oh. Salaki.
Blinking.
No, one bar.
And to add, these nations like that, like the dirty Cushite of the day, they're gonna be ashamed that they ever touched us, man. You gotta think, man. We gonna be glowing. I mean, we're gonna be the new rulers on the earth, man. Anybody that's ever said that, I mean, I guess the first generation is just gonna be the elites, but they're gonna have in the back, the nations are gonna be like, man, we had our history. We're not gonna shuffle the slavery under the rug, man. We didn't shuffle Egypt under the rug. We read about Egypt. We can go into the history of Egypt. We can see artifacts from Egypt. We're not gonna shove this history under the rug. It's gonna be put to these heathens' face, man. Look what you did, man. Look this. Whenever a baby Cushite don't know why he's getting a foot to ass, he gonna get educated. We gonna bring it out of him. Because I wanted to hit him earlier, but I was like, you know what? This get too deep for him. But we're gonna let them know why the punishment is happening to him, man. They're gonna be constantly reminded, you touched us. You touched the apple of the Lord's eye, and the Most High is gonna put a stamp on it that we are the people, man.
Right. John 5:29 got one for you. And shall come forth they that have done good unto resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation.
That means the ones of you that don't come to this knowledge, you go around, you think, oh yeah, we don't have to believe in the Most High. Man, come on, you're losing. You're gonna lose. But the ones that are maintained, that try to the best of their ability, and we're not perfect, man. Don't come in this on that, oh man, try to be, no, man. Believe. When we spoke about it, the male factor, man. You gotta have that male factor spirit, but you gotta put forth your effort, man.
That faith.
Just like you on the court, man. You don't wanna, I heard a dude say it was a basketball court or something. He said, man, I don't wanna leave the court knowing that I left something out there. If you take the L, know like, man, I took this L. The L was given out. There was nothing else I could do. I put forth you don't want to be like, man, maybe I could have done this. Maybe, man, I could have done. No, you don't want that mentality, man. You want to leave it out there. Even if it's not the greatest, leave it out there, man.
We have to have that faith in that, to do that will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. His will, and believing in it. If these scriptures say, hey, he gonna kill little children when we preach it, right? The mass majority, they're gonna say, oh, that's not right. You shouldn't talk like that. No, that's the will of the Heavenly Father. That's what His words are. You know? So we have to do His will, believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But it said you people that gonna wake up to that damnation, you're gonna wake up to that reproach and that shame, man. Like it said, you're gonna be thinking like, damn, I should have listened. That's what you're gonna be saying. It's gonna be too late, man. You know? It's gonna be like when a cat pull a gun out and point at your face, that particular nanosecond is like, you think about shit. Like, damn, what, you know, I mean, that's when you know it's over. You know? When that little female, when they do that little thing they do at night before your TV go out, this is not a test. Right? They saying it's a test right now. But when they say it's not a test, and that little Edomite girl come over there screaming and telling you Russia has just launched nuclear missiles and they'll be here in 30 minutes, hey, it's over, man. Don't be getting on the phone calling me. Hey, you can't number, don't call me. That's all I'm telling you.
This number that you have called is no longer in service.
I'm gonna be praying here myself. Hoping that, hey, I get pulled up in that time too, man. You know? Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Read that again.
Go ahead, go
Fear
ahead.
not, for I am with
He
thee.
said, fear thou not, that I am with thee, man. So we can't never be doubting, man. You know, the scriptures speak on you doubting, man. Don't doubt in this thing, man. Because that time gonna come, it's gonna be like a lot of things are going on, man. You're gonna see people you might see somebody getting stabbed right here. You walk around the corner, somebody gonna be getting their face ate off. Stuff is gonna be happening, bro. You can't never, don't be doubting, man. The Lord say fear because I'm with you, man. That's part of that doing that good deed of knowing that name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We just read it, John 5th chapter, 29 verse. You gotta know that name, man. That's that strong tower we trying to lean on, man. Go ahead.
Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
The right hand of his righteousness, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gonna get it to the elect. That's why he say 2/3, man. You're gonna die, man. 2/3 have no clue. They don't care. You know, they don't care, man. You see them, man. They don't care at all, man. You know, they don't care, man. Every time I see somebody eat a pork sandwich, I already know you don't care. You know?
Well, a lot of times the jakes that come by, man, they scoff, they say keep scoff words that they know about the truth already. Well, you already know, nigga, so what you
Yeah, why you messing around?
That's what cursing.
Verse 11, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish.
And that's why sometimes we hear people, they such and such got killed a certain kind of way. Like the brother just said, you got people that'll come by here, they'll walk by the camp, they be all cool, but in their minds, they thinking, what are these dumbass? They saying it. What are these dumb niggas doing? Dressed up with dresses on. They saying it in their mind. But you gotta remember the angels taking notes, man. They know. And then you go around the corner and you'll hear about it. Such and such got ran over by the DART train. Or they got his foot closed in the door and they drug him down the track. Then you see the picture. I remember dude walk by the camp. That's how that stuff goes, man. Look at Tazadaki, man. That dude called himself to come. Look at him. Look how the Lord doing him. We're gonna put him in prison. Right. You know? To the missiles.
Hey, your crowd, man. There was a brother posted a video and he said that a girl he knew, long story short, the girl he knew and then her boyfriend, they walked by camp and he had told her about the truth, then she stopped doing the truth. The boyfriend ended up getting into a damn car wreck on the damn highway and the car was mangled up, burnt up. And he said the dude walked by camp and like snickered a little bit, like seen him with his garments on and everything, and it popped a snicker. And it was a testimony video he put out there, man. So that ties right. It's a fearful thing. Even snickering to get you done in, man.
Hey, like the dude just left, man. Keep your eyes open on the news. You might see a little face on the news. We might see his face on the news, man. Cause he really looking at us like he don't know what they talking about. I've been to college. Okay.
Because my mistake for actual Jake.
Something gonna happen to it. If it ain't already happened already. Go choke on some water or something.
Thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that warred against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught.
And that goes for all you scoffers, man. You scoff at this truth, man. You know, like the scripture say, keep your foot, man. Just listen to what we're saying. Hell, when the president come on there and give his annual address, you don't be scoffing in the living. You sit there and listen to all that bullshit he finna spew out, man. You sit there and listen at that shit. You know, and then you hope that America be great again. Just listen at the word, man. Because all your question gonna be answered. Just listen. You know, he didn't have no sincere questions. Like he just come up wanting to debate, man. And we know debate is wicked when you read in Romans the first chapter. That's all he wanted to do, man. You know?
First question he asked.
Yeah.
Y'all debating?
Y'all debating? Spell it. Y'all got a scripture?
I got Isaiah chapter 1, verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
Man, go back to 3 or 2.
3.
You know that's yeah.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
See, they refuse to submit to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Now, if he's an Israelite that, if his line goes back to Israel that grew up in Somalia, then he's an Israelite, but he's refusing. Which Jake is everywhere. It tells you, we scattered from one end of the earth to the other, man. That was just a curse. He possibly could be a Israelite. And if he is, he's rebelling, man. Go ahead.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider.
So he refused the understanding. That's what we saw then, right? Even like it said, ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. They know where they get fed at. They know their owner. They know this particular man put shelter over their head, right? They know that, man.
Right.
So he's more dumber than an ox, man. He didn't even know, man. This is where you get understanding that, man. When you come into the house of the Lord, he didn't even understand what was before him.
Sure.
Go ahead.
A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
They keep on sinning.